All right, here we are again in the part that I was excited to take a look at, which is, of course, Deco. So this is how you start out. This is a cabin, and in order to edit, you just click on this little thing and it reloads. And this is much better loading than I was seeing yesterday. I say that, and now it's going to take 10 years. Oh, it was better. Okay. Now something I've noticed that's really annoying. Oh, it's working now. I was having to like swivel my screen a little bit to get moving, but now it's working better. So here's your editor. What you've got up here is start points, um, layout, so you can save the thing, publish it, whatever, and that exits out. And then, of course, the part that you really care about, your inventory. So I put a couple, I put a couple objects out here. They have what they like to call a basic editor and an advanced editor. I'm not really sure. They said to get into the advanced editor, you hit a handle on the left side of the screen. I'm thinking they mean this thing, but we'll get into that in a minute. This is the basic for people that, quote unquote, aren't very good at Deco or are just starting out. In order to move your objects, you can grab this little thing, and it'll do the basic moving on the, I think it's the X and Z. I think the Y is the up and down, whatever. So you've got that. But what's really nice is now we can, you know what, I need to move these glowies because they're going to get in the way. Now you can go up and down in your screen just by grabbing, by getting that little green thing. Isn't that wonderful? Aren't all you decoers so happy? You don't have to do everything. And as it falls through, look, I mean, it completely changes color. It's a lot easier to see when you go through something. I think that's cool. You can also move on the other planes by grabbing these things, or again, just by grabbing the white dot in between. Now, this secondary thing here lets you scale. So you can get big and small that way quickly. And then this one is your rotate. Although, honestly, I'm not sure. I mean, you can rotate it this way and that way. I'm not sure if you can flip it. I haven't seen it do that yet just by moving. So, and maybe I'm just, yeah. I'm not sure if it'll do that, but whatever. So, that is how you move. Now, if you want to do the old school advanced things, you know, it's always nice to move it around a little bit and then do your finer work in mini, which I can't get into mini or micro, but you've got this little icon here that you click, and it gives you your old X, Y, and Z. Yeah. Oh, okay. And yeah, you can rotate on all, but I'm not sure if this thing lets you rotate at all angles. And then your scale there. They've got materials. They say there are some that can be configured. This one can't be, so I'm not quite sure what that does on a table. Let's select our glowies again, because they have more things that you can configure. It's selected. It still doesn't have materials on it, but this is something I was talking about on the forum. I don't know what this glowy color thing is. I'm kind of excited. This means we can pick the glowy color and like have buckets for people that just want red or blue or whatever. So yeah, that's that classic blue that everybody wants. But the thing is, you're supposed to be able to interact with certain items in here. And I have not been able to see that you can do that. So if I get out of this thing, over here I've already got my inventory open. It's a suitcase. And if you look at the list, oh no, it's under store that it shows you that. So we'll do the store. Here is the store. You've got exterior and interior. They divide things into various categories. But there's an interactive objects section. And that's, you know, I've got the fireworks launcher that is in here right now. But when you're in editing, you can't interact with anything. Interior, we've got interactive objects. And the glowies are supposed to be interactive. I have not figured out a way to interact with them. I haven't tried anything else yet but you've got a fireplace, just a few little things that we can play around with. Um, so yeah, I'd say there's some major improvements on the deco, and then as far as like if we build stairs, are we gonna have to do planes or anything? Well, if I can walk over the couch, I'd say they've got that figured out. So yes, your plane. Now this is the interesting thing. If it's low enough, like I'd say like the seat is maybe at knee level or below, it'll let you walk over it. But then when you come up against something flat that you really shouldn't be able to walk over, you don't walk over it, which that's appropriate. I mean, I probably want to be able to walk over anything because I'm one of those people that just wants to fly all the time everywhere I go. But, are you going to let me jump over this thing? Oh, wow. Anyway, so, yeah, I was going to see if we could run inside and take a look at the stairs. The movement in these previews has been a little bit difficult, but, you know, I'm getting used to it. I think it's just, you know, I hate to use the word learning curve again, but let me jump on the stairs or you're not going to. Ugh. So, stop running. Alright, let's see how this goes. Yeah, this is that whole drunken sailor. Now, see, this is far from perfect. These stairs are being difficult. I mean, that's not lag, it's just she's getting stuck. So, oh, maybe we're not supposed to be able to go upstairs in the cabin. I think I'm hitting a wall. Oh, no, it's just kind of lame. So, yeah, there are parts of it that could use some work. So, anyway, that's about 7 minutes. So I'll play with weather here in a minute. But for now, there you go. Ta-da!